Hey everyone, feeper here with another video for you. So the preliminary patch notes for 5.2 are out, so I wanted to take a quick look at them. I'm going to try and make this as sort of comprehensive and quick as possible. There is actually a lot to go through, even though it's just the preliminary notes, and the full notes will be coming out the day before the patch, which will be Monday. But we're going to try and do this fairly quickly and not have it be a super long video, but we'll see how that goes. So right off the bat, there are a couple things that are not going to be in these notes. So the additional Ishgard restoration features, which are coming in 5.21, will not be in here. And then, of course, the relic weapon and the relic crafting gathering weapons, which are going to be in 5.25, will not be in here. There's also the standard things of, specific job balance isn't going to be in these yet. The new, like what the specific crafting recipes are and where you get them aren't going to be in here yet because that would just completely destroy the market. So that won't be in here until Monday as well. Things of that nature. But let's go into it. So you have your nice link to your trailer. And starting out with playable content. So obviously new MSQ quests have been available. This is just telling you have to complete Vows of Virtue, Deeds of Cruelty, which is the last MSQ quest from the last patch. In order to do this one, blah, 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 tells you where to go to get it. And then it just gives you question mark, question mark, question mark with how many you have after that. Chronicles of a New Era. Same deal. Now, of course, we have the new Eden raids. So we must complete the Chronicles of a New Era, the next piece of the puzzle, which I believe is tied to the story. So you'll have to do some story quests. I can't imagine you'll have to get too far in the story, considering people are going to want to be doing like world races and stuff. So I can't imagine they would gate it behind a ton of quests that could end up not having that be a fair race, I suppose. So I hopefully it won't take too many quests, or those of you who are, not going to really be able to play too much to the day of the patch before you get home from work, say, and you want to jump right into it with your static. Hopefully it won't take up too much of your time raiding the first night. So in addition to that, they're also adding Yorha Dark Apocalypse quests. I cannot say that word for the life of me. This does not add a new 24-man. That will be coming in the next, I think in 5.3 will be the next 24-man. But there are still quests sort of continuing the storyline, which is pretty cool. They haven't really done that a whole lot. And they're I think they're trying to make this a little bit more of a thing that you pay attention to it more rather than just doing the 24-man for the couple weeks it comes out and then kind of ignoring it. New side quests, new side story quests, excuse me. All the fish in the sea. Okay, this is probably going to unlock the new fishing thing, which I'm actually pretty hyped about, so that's cool. Qatari Beast Tribe quests have been added. So these are going to be Disciple of Land, Beast Tribe, which is pretty cool. This is where it shows you where it is in the Rakkatika Greatwood. Players must complete the main scenario quest and the side quest Protectors of the Wood in order to unlock this. And then there's just going to be a series of quests that you do in here. Now note, they did say there's going to be a branching quest line. So we'll see how much that actually changes things. The end result in the end, all the items that you would get are going to be the same, but I believe there'll be some cosmetic differences and things throughout you doing the quest line, which is kind of cool. I'm about it. I like the idea of branching storylines. I just think they're hard to implement in MMOs very effectively. And then, of course, they have their own currency, yada yada. Might be a good idea to kind of go hard with these because you might need that currency for the relic, like you did in Heaven's Ward. We'll see. Fair skies have been okay. That's just a weather condition. Certain Chronicles of a New Era and side quest objective icons have been changed to indicate elevation. That's nice. That's good. A new Aetheryte for the Dome Enclave docks has been added. That's nice. New chapter has been added in New Game Plus. Finding Coil Bahamut, Alexander Omega, Crystal Tower, Shadow of Mach, Return to Evil East, Warring Triad, Four Lords, and then a bunch of Hildebrand side quests, Tales of the Dragonsong War, and the Scholasticite. Cool. I actually haven't touched New Game Plus at all, so that's fun. Fates, new items are available from gemstone traders. That makes sense, especially with the new crafting recipes coming out. It might be a good idea to cap your gemstones, or at least get close to cap, if you're trying to make the weapons on patch day and make a lot of money like I am. That might be a good idea because you're probably going to need some of these items to craft those like you do now. So that might be a good idea. And participation in fates that appear in seasonal events will no longer be counted towards certain achievements or challenge logs. Okay. Treasure hunts, the reward for Gilder skin treasure maps and Zoner's skin treasure maps have been adjusted. Rewards in the dungeons have been adjusted as well. Okay, great. New craftable items have been added to the company workshop. New areas have been added, new items. Maximum submersible rank has been increased to 70. Maximum rank for free companies has been increased from 8 to 30. 30, and then it says 20 increases the max number. Okay. Not sure why 30 isn't right here, but whatever. Housing, private states, and housing boards. Okay, whatever. That's not really relevant. New furnishings. Those look kind of nice. I like this cauldron a lot. That looks really weird. I don't like that at all. Although I guess if you had a whole wall of them, that could be cool. But just the one there looks weird. More new furnishings. Great. All raw mannequins are available. Fun, fun. New orchestral roles have been added. Makes sense with the new raid. New aquarium fish have been added. Blah, blah, blah. A new stage, the falling city of Nim, has been added to the gate. The leap of faith in the Vanderville Gold Saucer. New following additions have been made the Triple Triad. Oh, there's just new cards. Prizes available in exchange for Chloe's gold certifications of convention and silver commendation have been adjusted. Great. Okay, battle system. They're just showing the UI for the new meditation stacks for samurai. Excuse me. That's nice. New dungeon on a menace Aniter. I think I got that right. Very excited for that. I want to hear the soundtrack for that real bad. And of course, it's going to be. They said this is going to be pretty far into the MSQ this time. So we'll see how that actually turns out. And then item sync has been added to Academia, Niter, Grand Cosmos, and the twinning of 470. Pretty standard stuff. New trial has been added. Cinder Drift. I believe this is the Ruby weapon. Players must first complete the MSQ quest. Old enemies, new threats. Okay, average item level 455 or above. 8 players. Time limit 60 minutes. Pretty standard. Cinder Drift Extreme. Is this the Ruby weapon or is this the Primal? I think it's the Ruby weapon. And then 470 for the Extreme version. After completing Ruby Doomsday, speak to the War Machina Fanatic and the locks. Okay. Totem received upon Expo can be changed into Mordona. Mordona? Interesting. So I guess that is the Ruby weapon then. Okay, cool. Yeah. So basically you have to complete normal and then you just unlock the Extreme. Gunbreaker and Dancer weapons are now available from coffers that appear after completing Shinryu. Okay, that's fun. Drop rate for the Fey Gwyber Trumpet and Innocent Gwyber Trumpet have been increased. They can now be purchased... Oh, with 99 tomes. Oh, those are the... Really, they increased the drop rate for the mount? Interesting. I hate the mounts in this expansion from the Primal side. I haven't even really cared, but that's fun. And then, of course, you can buy them with the tomes. New raid, Eden's Verse, of course. Have to complete the quest away from the ferry. Rewards. It doesn't yield gear. It's basically going to work the same way it did. It'll yield tokens, and you turn those tokens in. Resets, obviously, every Tuesday at 12 a.m. PST. It's just telling you, 2 helmets for a helmet, 4 chests for the chest, 2 gauntlet, blah, 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 blah. Then, of course, the Savage version. Oh, wow. So, yeah, you're going to need 470 for Tier 1, for 5, 475 for 2, and then 480 for 3 and 4. Or I guess 7 and 8. Okay, so this is interesting. So it looks like they are going with some sort of second longer combination phase. Because this is 120 minutes instead of 90. Is pretty much what that means. I really feel like Garuda and Ifrit are going to be the final tier. I think it's going to be the Bird Boy. I think he's going to be 5. Ramu will be 7. Garuda Ifrit will be 8. And then 6 will be the other Eden thing, I think. Then these are just telling you how many books you need for each of the Gears pieces. This is just showing you what's being added. Blah, blah, blah. Healing potency up. Effect from Echo now applies to all HP restoration. Players now receive power of the Echo. In the event that all party members are incapacitated during the following trials. Okay, this just changes the Echo and what gives it to you. Tomestone, this is pretty standard stuff. So Tomestones of Gobeater are being removed, being replaced by Phasmagoria, because Phasmagoria is being removed, being replaced by... Wait, what? Basically, it doesn't really matter. Basically, the new 450 cap Tomestone is going to be a new one, and whatever that one is going to be the uncapped, the weekly uncapped one that caps at 2,000. That's basically what it is. If you have the old ones, you can just turn them in. It's not a big deal. That's pretty standard stuff. The Expert Roulette is now just Grand Cosmos and the new dungeon. Following duties have been added to... Oh, so the old dungeons have been added to the level 80 roulette. Pretty standard stuff. Telling you how many tomestones you get. These are being... the new raids are being added to the raid roulette. It's telling you, how many... So, Expert will now give you 60 Phantasmagoria and 40 Allegory instead of 60 Goetia and 40 Phantasmagoria. Pretty standard stuff here. We don't need to go through over that. They do this every patch. Telling you how much A ranks and S ranks are going to give you. Just basically changing the tomestones. All the new raids are being added to the Stone Sky Sea. That is very nice. That is good. Frontline, the matching system has been adjusted. The randomization of PvP alliances has been removed. So does that get rid of what they just changed? Can you, queue up all under the same thing and then just win? Isn't that just undoing what they already did? Okay. New items have been added. This is just looking at the gear. This is the contest winner, which actually looks... I don't really like the female, too. I don't like this, cape thing. I like that a lot, though. That's really nice. The hats are sick, too. The new recipes have been added, which we will not... Ooh, is this the new crafting? Or the new... Wait, what? What is this gear? Okay. But you won't... we won't get that till Monday. New master recipe books have been added, so probably a good idea to cap your white and your white gathering and crafting scripts, and yellow, but more so white. I assume you'll probably have to buy, what are they now? Are they 1,000 right now, or are they 500? They'll probably be about the same. Fieldcraft Demi Materia going way down in price. The following adjustments have been made to Atira. So you no longer lose an item when you desynth it. You just extract the spirit bond from it, which makes more sense in my opinion. And then that's how you get the materia from it. And then, of course, if you no longer need the specific crafter to meld to a piece of gear, as long as you have a crafter with enough level, you can meld. So say you just had weaponsmith, but you wanted to meld something to your hat that's made by a weaver. Currently, you would have to get weaver up. Now you can just use any crafter you want, which is nice. I think that's good. I think ways to make omni crafting less of a necessity, unless you're really going for that endgame stuff, is a good idea, because I think it gets a little overbearing, and that's why a lot of people don't tend to do it. It's just a whole bunch of crazy information. This is kind of interesting, though. So new crafting actions have been added. So Veneration, acquired at level 15, increases efficiency of synthesis actions by 50% for the next 4 steps. Groundwork, I don't actually understand what this does. Level 72 increases progress at a greater cost of durability. So that's the green bar. And efficiency decreases by half when durability is below durability cost. I don't know what that means. When durability is below durability cost. But if the durability is below the durability cost, wouldn't it just break this? Wouldn't it just stop the craft? I feel like I'm understanding this wrong, but new moves. Inner Quiet can now exceed 3,000 control bonus, which I'm assuming is going to be very needed for the new crafts. And then effect changed for innovation from both synthesis and touch to just touch actions. So innovation is now your new touch action upskill. Veneration is your synthesis action upskill, because boom, ingenuity is gone, which is actually pretty huge. That was used in a lot of crafts. I wonder if they're changing the CP cost for these as well. If they aren't, I think crafting just got a lot harder. And then reuse is gone too, which I don't actually understand. It's a cool move and I like it. I just think it never actually gave you things back. It would give you back one material of one thing. So I guess it's fine that it's gone, but I don't understand why. It's now easier to increase progress and quality for recipes higher than your current level. Okay. Due to changes to the crafting system, the required progress and maximum quality of certain recipes has been reduced. The required collectability of certain collectibles has been reduced. Cool. That's nice. I guess that's all to make it so that because ingenuity's gone. And now they're also adding, this is also another cool thing, they're adding the calculations tab. So basically you can click this little calculations button right here, and then it'll bring up this the screen, which you can flip between progress, quality, which will give you all your different progress and quality skills. Then you can mark some of them for favorites and just look at how they're going to affect the next step. So it's really, really nice. I think things like team craft will still be much more useful in this regard to see if you can finish a craft, but this definitely has a lot of uses and a lot of merit, and I like that it's in the game, so you don't necessarily have to tab out all the time and use a third-party system to do something in the game. So that would be really nice. Very excited for that. Now, when you look at the recipe tree, all the raw materials that you need to craft something will be highlighted in blue. I guess that's nice. And also, if you want, you can only display items that you need from the raw materials list that are insufficient in stock. That's cool. You can now desynth multiple items at once. I believe that's what it says, right? Stacked items can now be desynthesized one after another, so you don't have to like keep going back and forth. Thank God. Why can't they do that with turning in things? Why can't you just turn in things in bulk? The effective food and medicinal effects no longer expire during crafting. Good, good. Fishermen. They said they were going to be adjusting some of the actions. So patience is now at 15 instead of 51. The GP cost has been reduced from 470 to 200, but the duration is now 60 seconds. Honestly, great change. And then powerful hook set and precision hook set are now both at level 15 instead of 56 and 51 respectively. And the GP cost is now 50 for both, which is very good because fishing had some stupid high GP costs for literally no reason. And then when you're gathering a unspoiled or a legendary node and you try to cancel it, it'll tell you that the node's going to go away. If you do this, are you sure you want to do it? That's a good idea. Of course, if you get attacked, it'll still work the way it does now, but that was something I wish I knew when I started actually taking gathering seriously. New items have been only be gathered under certain favor effects have been changed, yada yada. For fishermen, now what'll happen is when you get a fish, it'll give you 1, 2, or 3 exclamation points depending on the strength of the tug. It makes it a little easier to AFK and fish, I guess, which is nice. I like it because there are definitely times where I'll be fishing and I don't hear the sound or it doesn't register in my mind that the pole is moving. I just completely missed the fish. Versatile lures have been added. They can be used to catch a wide range of fish. These are in Limsa, Lominsa, Lower Decks, and the Endeavor, which is on that new fishing boat. Cool. That sounds fun. I like that. Adjustments have been made to the message displayed when failing to require it for fishing. Okay. Gathering log and fish guide now display the following information for applicable items. Not really saying anything. Okay. New miner and botanist gathering points have been added. New items have been added to gathering points. New fishing holes have been added. New fish have been added. Level of certain fishing holes in Ratika has been lowered to 70. Oh, okay. New teeming waters have been added. New varieties of fish have been added. And ocean fishing has been added. Lots of fish. So this is the new kind of like instanced fishing thing. Basically, after you complete this quest, which is after the first quest that you use to unlock fishermen, because they want this to be a way you can level as well as getting fish. You basically go here, which I believe is in Limsa. Yeah, it looks like it's in Limsa. Yeah, Lower Decks in Limsa, XY, X3, Y12. You can go there and then you can select all these different routes. That's actually a lot more than I thought there would be. Cool. And the Endeavor begins setting sail between these 3 things. I've heard that it just goes and sits there and you fish and then it kind of fast travels to the next one and then you fish and then it fast travels and then you're done. As opposed to it just being a consistent thing, but that's fine. Versatile lures can be used. There are other types of lures, especially for the Endeavor. Oh, that's fun. And of course, you can buy and repair on the actual boat. Points. Rewards are given according to the points earned during ocean fishing. Releasing or discarding fish will not reduce your total. Okay. Records. Information on points earned. The 3 most recently caught fish, and any time remaining can be viewed during the trip. You may also view a list of fish that you have caught in a score overview. Bonuses are awarded upon fulfilling certain conditions, either as a group or individually. Spectral currents will appear under certain conditions and allow a greater number of fish to be caught for a short time. Ocean fish awards experience based on your level, regardless of the fish. Yep. Once 3 fishing locations have been visited, the voyage will end and final results will be announced. Rewards. Rewards are given according to the total number of points earned. So level 1 to 49, you just get XP. 59 to 79, 50 to 79, excuse me, you get XP and yellow scripts, and then 80, of course, you get yellow and white scripts. That's That might actually be a really good way of farming gathering scripts, because honestly, the way you do it right now is pretty boring. Players who abandon ocean fishing will not get any rewards. To obtain gatherer scripts, players must first complete the quest Inscrutable Tastes. I think that's just to unlock the scripts. Could be wrong, though. Players who are inactive for more than 30 minutes in the firmament will be logged out automatically. Nice. Okay. New mounts have been added. New chocobo barding has been added. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's the ruby weapon, chocobo barding. That's a cute minion. Oh, those are cute minions. I just like that one. I don't like that one. Number of crafter and gatherer scripts required for certain items has been reduced. Yay. Gil is no longer given as a reward when submitting collectibles. Ah, interesting. I mean, it was only like 300 gil per thing, but I'm surprised they just got rid of it. New achievements and titles have been added. And this is just some adjustment. All the warrior things, all the new raids are in there now to count towards that. Pretty standard. These are now charged for items bought from the market board when the player is in the city where the item was listed. Okay. Some fellowship changes. Not going to go too far into that. Waymarkers. So they added 3 and 4, which is pretty nice. We have more waymarkers now, and you can also save custom waymarker configurations. So, this includes. Oh, Eureka and Deep Dungeons cannot be saved. Oh, that's fine. But yeah, so basically you could have, turn 5, turn 6, turn 7, and turn 8 custom waymarker slots. So you can just open it and just press them and it puts them up instead of having to redo it every single time, which is super, super nice. They did change, however, that waymarkers cannot be placed or removed during combat now. This is to combat a function that some people were abusing in ACT, where you could basically have a trigger just change the function of, or change the place of certain waymarkers in the middle of the fight to make the fight kind of easier, and they didn't like that, which I agree with. I think that's kind of cheating-ish. It's a whole topic to get into, but basically it's to counter that. So your waymarkers are put up, and then once you pull, apparently there is a gathering node up that I should be getting. But once you place your waymarkers, they're up for the rest of the fight until you wipe. Adjustments have been made to the duty recorder. Fun. The range of camera movement available from using the A and D keys for left stick has been increased. Frames that are not affected by camera settings have been added. New frames have been added. Is that for just taking pictures, or? I'm not sure. The following adjustments have been made to the Party Finder. The category Exploratory Missions has been renamed to Gathering Forays. I guess that's for the new diadem thing? I'm not sure. Frontline Freelancer has been removed from the duty file. So I guess they are getting rid of that change completely. Okay. These are just kind of some more maintenance things. The dice command has been added. Display a number from 0 to 999. Why 999? Why not 99? There's more. Oh, you can change the display name size now. That's cool. There's more text command changes. Nameplate disp. Dice dash nameplate type. Okay. New commands for the waymark text have been added. Nice. Additions have been added to auto translate. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. So that's the preliminary patch. Lots of cool stuff. Very excited for obviously the new raids. Very excited for ocean fishing. I think that'll be a lot of fun and a good way to level fishermen, which I think is kind of the worst one to level right now out of all of them. Of course, once the patch notes actually, like full patch notes drop on Monday, we'll be going over the new crafting recipes and those things and the job changes. Not that there will be a ton of them, I think, but definitely be going over those. So that'll be hopefully a shorter video than this one, because there is a lot of information in this, but they'll be basically the same thing, just with a little bit more detail. So yeah, basically cap your, if you really want to go hard in crafting, cap your gemstones, cap your white scripts. Make sure you got your melds ready. You're ready for some story. You're ready for some new raids. Should be a lot of fun. I'm running out of things to say as I scroll all the way to the top. Oh my god, this is a beast. It didn't feel like it took that long, but this is a lot of information. That's crazy. Although most of it is kind of just like, it's changes the things that they do all the time, like new story quests, and then they don't tell you what any of them are except for the first one, because obviously why would they? Yada yada yada, things like that. Elegant tombstone changes, blah blah blah. So That's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching to the end. If you want to see me play Final Fantasy XIV and other games live, you can follow me over at twitch.tv/feeper7. Mostly playing 14 right now, a little bit of Smite, and of course Monster Hunter World Iceborne is still high in the docket. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.